YouTube, welcome to the video. Thanks for joining me today. Today I'm going to do another which shoe for you comparison between two shoes. Two of my favorites right now. The first one is the Topo Phantom 4 and the second is the Altra Experience Flow 2. There's actually some pretty good similarities. They're both considered, I guess, now moderate cushion shoes. In the old days I would have considered these high cushion, but with the increase in stack height across a lot of shoes, I would now say they're moderate. The Topo Phantom 4 comes in with a stack height of 35 in the heel and 30 in the forefoot for a 5mm drop. Uses their zip foam. It has a nice wide toe box, anatomical fit. It's a fair amount of arch support. Like all Topo shoes, it really has a really good fit. The heel locks in real well. It wraps around the foot, the midfoot real well. I find they just fit me really well. Anyway, so this shoe, I ran in the Phantom 3s. They worked for me. I always thought they were about as high a stack height as I would need. And they increased it from 33 and 28 to 35 and 30. But I still say that these are, even though they're a little bit more cushioned, I still think they've got some response. So they're a pretty good training shoe. On the other hand, I've got the Altra Experience Flow 2. Slightly less stack height. It has 32 in the heel, 28 in the forefoot for a 4mm drop, so it's 1mm less, and it's 3mm less of foam in the heel. But they added the new P35 foam, Ego P35 foam, which I find very bouncy. I think it makes the shoe a lot more responsive than it was previously. It again has the nice wide toe box that I like. And what they've done, Altra shoes have usually locked down real well for me, but they've even made it better. They've added a gusseted tongue in here, which helps, I guess, keep the tongue from moving right to left. But what I think it does more than anything is wrap your foot real well and really make that midfoot lockdown really nice. Again, it's got some pretty good rubber coverage. Both shoes do. They both have exposed midsole in the middle, probably a little bit more in the Experience Flow 2. I ran in them today, and just one on each foot, and I will tell you they're actually very similar. I would say the Phantom 4 is very slightly softer, which makes sense because it has the extra stack height. But and I would actually say the Experience Flow 2 is slightly more responsive, though they're both pretty responsive. The underfoot feels very similar, slightly more bounce here. As far as weight goes, the Altra weighs less. Their official weight is 8.3 ounces in a men's size 9. I've got a men's size 11 and a half, and I'll go ahead and weigh it here. I'm getting 9.3 ounces in a men's size 11 and a half, or 265 grams. The Topo Phantom 4 officially on their website is 9.3 ounces. In a men's size 11 and a half, I'm getting 298 grams, or 10.5 ounces. So definitely an extra. Phantoms have a little bit higher stack height. They weigh about an ounce more. So as far as my favorite between the two shoes, I'm probably actually preferring a little bit the Experience Flow 2 just because it's a little lighter and a little bit more responsive. However, the Topo Phantom 4 is still pretty responsive and has just a little bit more cushion, so it's kind of a what you prefer thing. As far as the width of the toe boxes, when I measure them side by side, they're pretty much identical. However, it feels a little wider in the Topo Phantom 4, so if you need a little bit more space, I would probably go with the Phantom 4. The reason I think it's more is just because this upper is more flexible than in the Experience Flow 2. So I think the stretchy upper makes it feel like more room, but they measure the same to me. As far as durability goes, I'm probably going to guess that the advantage goes to the Topo. Most Altra shoes I usually get between 300 and 400 miles, which is not bad. It's really consistent with most shoes in the industry from what I've seen. However, my Topo Phantom 3s had 450 miles and were not dead, so I'm guessing these are going to probably get close to 500 miles. So I do think durability wise the Phantoms are going to have a little bit of advantage over the Experience Flow 2s, but both good shoes and they'll have decent wear. As far as price goes, the Experience Flow 2 sells for $140, the Phantom 4 sells for $150, so they're pretty comparable. Anyway, it's kind of just, they're both really good shoes. They both have some response, they both have some cushion. For me, they fit well, and I like the wide toe boxes. It's really just which shoe for you and which one you prefer. Anyway, other than that, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you liked it, please consider hitting the thumbs up, the like button. If you're interested in any more of my content, please consider subscribing to my channel. And other than that, I hope you're having a wonderful day, and keep moving.